everyone. Today I'm going to do a video on healthy eating for your budgie. Alright, so I'll start with the seed first. Okay, so here you can see we have just a plain seed. It's probably the most common seed you'll see in pet stores. And it's very boring. There's not a lot of different grains or seeds inside. And budgies will eat it, like it's the most practical staple food for them. So they will eat it definitely, but it's not very healthy. So trying to get a healthier option, I switched to pellets. So basically I bought these. These are, I think the brand is Supreme. And they're colorful, they're small, and they're supposedly packed with nutritional value. But the problem is budgies, or birds in general, are very picky eaters. And it's really hard to get them to switch to a different food, especially if that food is like so different looking. So as expected, the budgies didn't touch the pellets. They didn't like the look of it, the smell of it. They just didn't like the fact that it was a new food that they've never seen before. So if you're gonna switch to a brand new food for your budgies, do not, I repeat, do not just put the new food in and take their current food out. There's a high chance that they won't eat it and they won't look at it. They don't want anything to do with it because they have no idea what it is. So if you're gonna put a new food in, you basically have to take it very slow and go day by day. Some budgies won't even eat new food ever. But basically just put the new seed in with the old seed and mix it up. And you can start with like 90% old seed and then 10% new seed. And then the next week you can do 20% new seed and 80% old seed and so on and so forth. But please do not take their current food out right away. So after doing a little bit more research, I came across these. These are called Nutriberries. They're not actually berries, they're seeds. And each little packet comes with a little booklet like this, and it's just a really nice little booklet that tells a bit about the seed and a little bit about like the owner of the company. So that was actually pretty helpful and gives some nutritional value information in here. So basically what the seed looks like is it's in little balls like this, little circles, and they're not pellets, but they have almost equivalent nutrition as pellets. So I thought that was really good because, as you figured out, my birds would not eat pellets, but they do eat seeds. So that's why I recommend this, because it is healthy and it's also seeds. The only problem with these seeds is that because they're in little circles like this, the budgies, they didn't like them. They wouldn't touch them. Well, they just didn't like them. So the solution I found for this was, and you can do this your own way, be creative, but I just got a mug, and I can't remember what these are called, but they're for a blender. And then I just get some of the seed, and break it up here, and I drop it in there, like that. And basically I get this thing, and all I do is mash it. So basically just crush it up like that. Don't crush it too hard because then the seed will like break. And so now it's in little seeds like this. So my budgies do eat this, and any like little bits you left, you can just crush with your fingers and drop it in. I thought that worked really well because now I have nutritional seed, and it's not in a pellet form, and it's in a seed form, and it works really well. Be quiet, budgies. Huh? Be quiet. So that's what I was doing for seed. So now I'll show you the next thing. So another very important factor in your budgies' diets are fruits and vegetables. So here I just have a little bit of lettuce and have a bit of carrot. So fruits and vegetables are very important for your budgies to maintain its health. And fruits and vegetables, as you know, they have a lot of good nutrients in them and all that good stuff. So please do your research before feeding your budgies just random stuff you find around the kitchen, because budgies, a lot of food they can't take, like avocados, for example. They can't eat avocados because that's very bad for them. So, budgies, be quiet. So basically I could just cut the carrot up like this, and I can break some off, and I can feed it to them like that. And then I can just clip it in their cage and they'll munch on it for a while. And lettuce, I just clip it into their cage and they'll eat that. Lettuce isn't the best. It's a little, it doesn't have that many nutrients in it, so I don't really suggest lettuce. But if you do feed it lettuce, only feed it romaine lettuce. Do not feed it iceberg lettuce. Iceberg lettuce is very bad for the budgie. So basically, just make sure your budgie gets fruits and vegetables. Before you give it to your budgie, make sure you wash it. That's very important. Make sure there's no dirt on it or any bacteria. So just give it a good wash in like cold water. And you can leave the water on it because budgies, they prefer to have damp vegetables as opposed to dry ones. So yeah, please do your research. Don't feed it random foods that you find because budgies can't take a lot of vegetables. And yeah, so the next thing I'm going to show you is millet spray. Now you're probably familiar with millet spray. It's in pretty much every pet store in the bird section. And well, a lot of people put it in their budgies' cages for the budgie to eat it at all times. But I do not recommend this because it's not the healthiest food. It's not the healthiest seed. It's fairly low in fat, but all the time I just don't recommend it. Which is why I use it as a treat food, because if it's always in the cage, it's not a treat. It's just always there. But millet spray is what I use when I teach the birds tricks, or I'm teaching them how to step up or to tame them. And they really like how it tastes. So yeah, I just use it as treat food, and I don't recommend putting it in the cage at all times. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to show you is this. It's multivitamins, and basically open it up. There's a little spoon inside, and it's white. And basically you can just, you can find this at most pet stores. It's sort of on the expensive side. It's not, you don't usually need it in everyday life for the budgie, although it will help. But if you're planning to breed budgies, or if you just want like a really healthy budgie, then you can definitely use multivitamins. And there's different ways to, depending on which vitamin type you buy, there's different ways that you can give it to your budgie. This one you would put on the vegetables, and then you just sprinkle it on and they'd eat it like that. Or you can mix it in the water. But some other brands I know that you can put it in their food, or you can just put it in the water all the time. But make sure if you buy multivitamins that you read the label really carefully, because every vitamin's different, every brand is different, and they all have different methods. And it would not be good if you accidentally put too much in and hurt your budgie. So that's pretty much all I have to say. If you have any questions, you can comment below. And thank you for watching.